Hello, I'm Martin Broussard, and welcome to my sports injury webinar. Today we'll be exploring the most common and painful injuries in sports, the dislocated shoulder. In just a few minutes, we'll look through the anatomy involved, what causes it, the possible complications, and how athletes recover and get back into their game. Overview. A dislocated shoulder happens when the upper arm bone, the humerus, pops out of the shoulder socket. Because the shoulder is the most mobile joint in the human body, it's also one of the most unstable, which makes it highly prone to injury. This type of dislocation is especially common in contact sports, falls, or during extreme overhead movements. The bones involved. There are three major bones that make up the shoulder joint, and those are the humerus, scapula, and clavicle. The humeral head sits in the glenoid cavity of the scapula, creating a ball and socket joint. In this location, the humeral head is forced out of the glenoid, usually in a downward and forward direction, which is called an anterior dislocation. Soft tissues that are affected. When the shoulder is dislocated, it's not just the bones that are affected. The rotator cuff muscles, the supraspinatus, infraspinatus, the teres minor, and the subscapularis play a key role in stabilizing the joint. Ligaments, the glenhumeral ligaments and the cartilage ring, known as the labrum, can also be torn or stretched. The bicep tendon, which are attached near the socket joint, may also be strained or even injured. Causes of injury. Most dislocated shoulders happen because of sudden trauma, like falling on an outstretched arm or being tackled in sports like football or rugby. But overuse and extreme shoulder rotation, such as in basketball or volleyball, can also lead to this injury. Weak shoulder muscles or previous dislocations can make someone more likely to suffer from it again. Complications. If the injury isn't treated properly, it can lead to long-term complications. These include chronic instability, meaning the shoulder can dislocate again easily, and damage to nerves like the axillary nerve. Torn ligaments, labrum damage, and muscle weaknesses are also common. Some athletes develop arthritis in their shoulder joint later in life. Healing and recovery time. Recovery time depends on how severe the dislocation is. For most people, the shoulder is placed back into the socket and immobilized for 1 to 3 weeks. After that, physical therapy starts. Athletes can usually return to sports within 3 to 6 months. However, in the dislocation caused major damage, surgery may be required, especially in cases of repeated injuries. Physiotherapy and rehab. Physiotherapy plays a huge role in healing. Early exercises include pendulum swings, gently move the joint. As healing continues, athletes begin resistance band training, range of motion exercises, and strengthening of the rotator cuff. Eventually, sport-specific training is added to fully restore and function and stability. In conclusion, to sum everything up, the shoulder is one of the most injury-prone joints due to its wide range of motion. While dislocated shoulders can be extremely painful, recovery is very possible with proper treatment and constant physiotherapy. By strengthening the muscle and protecting the joint, athletes can safely return to play and stay there. My last slide here is the sources I used for my presentation. Thank you all for watching. Thank you.